That let's slip into a very short break, but before that, listen into a conversation that I had with Sudipta Roy, MD and CEO at L&T Finance. He spoke to me about the company's overall outlook for FY25, the improvement of the company's loan book, and how the quarter has shaped up, especially on the back of Lok Sabha elections in the quarter that just went by. So let's go across and listen into what he had to tell me. You were aiming for retailization of your loan book at 95% by 2026. You're already there 2 years before time. So now would it be safe to say that the overhang, that the unwinding of the corporate book, the impact that it had on your AUM and your credit cost is now behind us?
Yeah, so, it's more or less in the past.
Okay.
Yes, right. See, if you look at, our overall sort of wholesale book at the end of last quarter, at the end of the quarter, we had about 5,500 crores left, right? We started with about, 36,000 crores odd, right? And then we have traversed the journey.
Yes.
And when we went into analyst call, by that time, another 1,000 crores had gone off. So, at the time of the analyst call around the 30th of the month of April, we were at about 4,500 crores of wholesale book. So the wholesale book is now a very small portion of our entire book. So, in a way, the retailization journey is truly well under the way. We are above 94%. We were above 94% retail at the end of last quarter.
Right.
This quarter, it will move even forward. And what had happened was that because we were degrowing our wholesale book at a much faster rate than we were growing our retail book, actually, if you look at the last 4 quarters trajectory, the book actually fell for 2 quarters. Overall book at least fell for 2 quarters. Then it reached a bottom and then it has started now going up. Hopefully the growth will be more visible this quarter. So yes, I would agree with the statement that the paring down of the wholesale assets is more or less over.
Okay.
There's a small long tail left. That long tail will probably take another 18 to 24 months to fully go out.
Mr. Roy, I have to ask you, Q1 FY25 earnings season is right around the corner. So give us a sense of what this quarter has shaped up for you. If you could share some numbers with us, especially what the quarter has looked like on the back of elections.
So without going into specifics, I would say that the quarter we have been able to sort of do what we set ourselves out for the quarter. Right, we took some goals at the beginning of the quarter, and typically the first quarter is very, very important for every sort of going concern. So we set ourselves some aggressive goals.
Okay.
What happened was that the beginning of the quarter, especially in the month of April and May, we had tremendous heat-related issues because it was a very torrid summer.
Yes.
For example, I'll give you an example. Some of our branches, especially as microloans branches are bare bones branches, right? Typically, many of them do not have air conditioning. It became so hot that actually we had to ship over 2,000 air coolers to all those branches.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we saw a little bit of a weakness in April, primarily because of the heat, but which again normalized between May and June.
Correct.
So we are fairly certain that though the quarter is not yet out, we are fairly certain that we will achieve whatever we set ourselves to achieve during the quarter.